brick builders, and welcome back to part 2 of the fireplane, set number 42040. Here we go, folks. This is as far as we got in the last part, in fact, part 1. And we're going to be building the top, this part here. And we did start that in part 1 with the tail and the rudder, navigation light. Let's see how far we can get in this one. Hope everybody's well. It's another warm day. Yet another warm day. Okay, so we've done that, done that, we've done that, and oh, that's right. Yeah, we were on this cross-section piece here. So we want a 7 grey. That's a 7 grey. Black pin, and then it's going to have a corner piece on there. Okay. Black pin on the end, and then the corner piece. Corner piece. On the end of that, like so. And then we got a white sleeve or connector, white connector is going to go on the end of that with a grey pin with ball on the end of it, like that. And we got, it looks like a wingtip. So we want the 2 grey L shapes and a blue pin with axle going through the end, axle end in, holding the 2 grey pieces together like that. Then the black pin is going to go in next to it like that, holding those 2 pieces together. 7 axle, 7 axle, and it's going to go into the corner and slightly poke out, pushing it through 2 pieces so it gets a little bit tough. And then we've got another axle with a stopper on the end. It's a tan, dark tan, and that is going to go in the bottom axle hole and probably push that all the way through. Move this out of the way so I don't tear the pages. Okay, so then this is going to fit to a wing piece, and it's going to be like that. It's going through the first 3 holes. So there you go on that. So this is going to be the rear wing by the looks of things. Yeah, it's going straight through here, right? So that axle is going to go through here somewhere. Where's the hole? Like that. So looks like we might have some working aileron type thing. Okay. So there's a grey piece. There's a grey piece. Did that get missed off? Oh, this piece here. Okay, gotcha. This piece goes across like so. Pop this back in. There we go. Okay, so it's moving that arm with the ball joint on it. This piece here. Cool. Okay. And then we're going to cap it off with the same again. 2 L shapes. Blue pin with axle. Goes through both L shapes. Do one at a time. There we go. 1, 2. Then black pin goes next to it. Like so. And then this is going to go on the end. And you got to line up both axle holes. That's going to be fun. There we go. Cool. And then something going on underneath it, which is this. I want one of these. One of these. That's going to go through the middle and hole facing up. And then we got a red pin or red axle going through there, and then a 4 axle black, drop it on the floor, foot right on top of it. Can't afford to lose any of these pieces. Push it through, and then it's going to get crowned by a red collar. Avagaming. Hello, how you doing, Ava? Did I totally destroy that name, by the way? Ava. Probably did. Hi. Welcome. How are you doing in this heat? So this is going to go underneath somehow. Oh, I see. It's going to be connected to... No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, because then you got to push. Okay, so it's that way. This is going to fall into one of those holes. So I'm guessing it's going into this one here. And then we'll push this all the way through like so. Okay. Alright, gives it a bit more stability. Like it, I like it. First time viewer, welcome to the channel, Ava. Or Ava. And so we're going to have a sleeve. 2 red axles are going to go in either side of the sleeve. Like so. And then we've got another sleeve going on top of that. And then a fire hydrant. Okay, gotcha. Right. So sleeve on the end of that one. And a fire hydrant. I say fire hydrant because that's what it kind of reminds me of. Like that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then we got a black axle going through here. Black pin with axle. Yeah. They're like buried. And that's going to go through that. And then this is going to attach to... Oh, we got a 3-axle going on the end of here as well. So put a 3-axle on the end of there. And that is going to attach to that there. And then this is just going to sit inside that like that, just to give it some look, I guess. And then we're going to cap it off with a okay, with a 3-hole brick plus one of these. So this is going to go into that grey piece there, hole facing that way. Then this is going to go on top of there like that. And ooh, we got the wishbone, red axle, and that's going to go into one side of the wishbone. And then we've got a fire hydrant going in, facing up, and then that axle's going to close like so. In there. And then we got a 3-axle grey with a yellow collar on it, and that's going to go okay. Then we got a white connector as well. Right, got a white connector. That's going to go in the middle like that. Then this axle is going to go straight through there, and you're going to put another sleeve on the end of that like so. So it kind of rocks. Okay, then we have another 3-axle. It's going to go in the top of the fire hydrant, and then we got a tan pin with axle. Is going to go in the end of that connector like that. So we got this. Turn the page, and we're putting another red collar on top of the 3-axle, and then this is going to go into the end of that grey piece that we just put in like that. Okay, interesting. We got like, oh, I see. Okay. So we got this piece going in there, and that piece going on there. So this is going to work the aileron, or it should do, I would have thought. Am I holding it? Yeah, I am. There you go. Welcome back. Went to make a drink? Yeah, no problem. Welcome back, Belch. Welcome back. And we have a new, another new first-time chatter, Ava Gaming. Anybody say hello to Ava Gaming? if they're still there. Pop that in there. That in there. And what's the black pin? Where's the black pin going? Oh, right next to him. Okay. Like so. And put that aside. And we're going to be building this piece here. So we want white periscope. 5-axle. 5-axle. That goes in the end of the periscope. An L shape, white L shape, and that's going to go in the bottom of the axle hole of the L shape, and then we're going to have one of these on top. So we got this. Then we've got another one of those and a 5-axle, and this is going to go in the center like that, and then it's going to go in there, and then we're going to cap that off with another L shape. We got one somewhere. Really? No? Oh, there it is. So the L shape is going the same way, like that, and then we got another periscope going on the end of that. Okay, hole facing out. So then we got this assembly here. We're greeted by the pigeon again. A 4-axle with, hey, is that dark bluish grey axle? There we go. Dark bluish grey axle with a stopper on the end, and then a bobbly gear. Yeah, bobbly gear. There we go. We got on bobbly gear because, I mean, let's face it, that looks kind of bobbly. And that's going to go through this hole here, and then it's going to be capped off with a red collar like that. And then another 5-axle tan with a stopper, and another bobbly gear. So this is going to go in the top, and then the bobbly gear is going on the end of that. There we go. So they should both move. They should. We got a little bit loose. Tighten it up a bit. With a bit of luck, it's not. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. It's not a very good assembly, I'm gonna have to say. Maybe there's going to be some tightening up at some point to make that work a little bit more. Because it's a bit loose up the top there. Maybe something's going to go on the end here and pinch these sides in. Time to delete Far Cry 5 from the console. Whoop whoop. Yeah. What are you going to put on next? Is it going to be New Dawn? Alright, so that's going to go on the end of that one with a stopper on it. I used to love looking forward to deleting games off my hard drive. And then we got that. And then guess what? Another bobbly gear. It's bobbly gear central on the end of that. Okay, now that spins a little bit better. In fact, that spins a lot better. Okay. And then this is going to go on the end of this connector here. Oh, you've got New Dawn already installed. Okay. So you're not going to replace it with anything then? I'm guessing these blue pins are going to push through and hold this white piece in place. That's my guess, because it's quite flimsy at the moment. We have a lot of games on backlog though. Yes, know all about that. Know all about that. Yeah, push these two pins through, right. That will give it the stability it requires. Ah, I see. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of steering type thing going on as well now. So we got aileron and we got some sort of steering. So it could be flaps. That'll be interesting. Alright, so an 11 red, 2 blue pins. Yeah, low on blue pins, so that's a good sign that we're close to the end of major construction, I think. And a black pin. We've got quite a lot of black pins though, so that may be completely wrong. And then this is going to sit on the end of those like that, and then push these 2 blue pins through, securing that completely in place now. Interesting. Flaps! Yeah, I knew someone would do that. I knew someone would have to put the flaps in. Right, there we go. So we should have, and hold it in a way that you can see. There you go. Still no idea what that could be flaps. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so a white 13 will do, and some black pins. So 1 in the end, 1 space, and then 1 in after that, and then reverse, it's 1 space on the other side, and then 1 space and another, and then 2 spaces for another, like that. And then connector, a 4-axle, yep, 4-axle is going to go in the end of the connector, then a block is going to go on the back of the connector, like that. Nope, hole facing up, like that. And then this is going to go on the end like so. And then we got a red L shape, and that is going to go on the end of that black pin there, like that. And then we've got a 4-axle and a sleeve, and that's going to go through there with a bobbly gear. We got one more bobbly gear left, so that's going to control something. So I'm interested. No, we're restarting AC Origins as I just recently bought all the DLCs on a really good sale. Nice. Did you pick it up like 20 quid? I need to finish AC Valhalla, both the Siege of Paris DLC and the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC for AC Valhalla. I need to start Cyberpunk, New Dawn. Oh, Firewatch. Nice. All the Metro games. Yeah, I love the Metro games. And also want to restart, was it Red Dead Redemption 2? Nice. You got some work cut out for you there, I'm telling you. Okay, so how are these going to connect? Because there's pins. So it's that way. And it's going to go like that. Okay. And line up bobbly gears. There we go. Now the bobbly gears are doing something very strange. They're not. They're not working yet. They're not working yet. But give it time. Have faith in the bobbly gear. Okay, so that's placed in. So we need a 3-axle grey. And that is going to go in and hold this connector in place like so. So I'm going to go all the way in because I just pushed that all the way through. So I've completed Origins without the DLC, but I picked up all the DLC for $10.99. Right. CD Keys is really good. Oh, is that where you got it from, CD Keys? Alright, now we got a big plate. And to turn it upside down, we've got 2 black pins going in there, 1 black pin in there. So 2 black pins in there, 1 black pin in there. That's fair enough. Oh my gosh, look at all this. We're pinning this thing. Right, so there's 3 in here. This is probably why we have so many black pins left and not blue. Oh, they're now getting kind of low on the black pins. I mean, still got a few left. Still got a few left. Like that. And then we've got a red 5. That's a red 5. And it's going to go on the end of these 2 like that. So we got this. Turn page. Okay, got the crank handle, like a crank handle here, and a black pin with axle. I did not source my black pins with axle very well. See if I can find some in here. Hey, look at that. See if I can find a few more. Is that the only one that's in here? Wow. must mean there's a whole bunch of them somewhere. Okay, so black pin with axle, and it's going to go into the axle hole and not all the way, and then this is going to go on the end like that. I'm guessing I'm going to need another black pin with axle. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Gina. Was that I say recently bought, but it was about a week and a half. Yeah, no, that's still fairly recent. That's still fairly recent. Oh, and then turn it. Okay. Oh, and then right. Okay. Wait. Okay, so we got a piece going on the end here. It's one of those right angle pieces. Okay. Got right angle piece there, and it's going to go in there like so. It's really, really floppy. So what you do is you move this grey crank handle around and push that pin all the way through, and now it's in place. Solid. Wow, kind of. It rattles. And so then we have, what is this? Is that a 4? Yeah, that's a 4. So these elbow joints, there's various different angles, and there is a printed number. I don't know if you can see that printed number on there. It should be a 4. There you go. I've got the autofocus turned off so it doesn't keep going in and out, in and out. So we got a red axle is going to go on the end of that. And then what looks like a half Technic arm. And it looks like it's going that way. Looks good so far. Yeah, no, it's I've got several bits. I got several bits going on. And so then this is going to go on the end of that axle there. So it forms this framework. Turn it around so it looks like this. And then this is going to fit it's going to fit on these 3 pins here by looks things. Okay, like that. Starting to get the wing. Alright, turn the page. And so we've got some white 7s, got loads of those. There we go, white 7s. Let's make sure that they are white 7s. We need 3 of those. 2 blue pins, so I got 1 blue pin left. And so that's going to go in that way and that way, and then you're going to put white piece on each side to form that block. And then we got the last 2 blue pins at the moment, and they're going to go in each side like that. That's kind of a loose fit. I'm going to change that pin. You got a pin? Yeah, I got an extra one. I wonder if it's the hole. No, it's the pin. Okay, we might have to look at replacing that pin. 2 black pins going in the other end, like that. And then we're going to cap them off with 2 red 5s. Like so. And then this is going right in between here. Oh, is this going to attach to this? Right, okay. So that attaches to that. Not very stable. Have you seen the Ferrari Daytona Technic set? I have, actually, yes. Let's say in previous videos that it's Technic is not my favorite. It's only because it's really tough on the fingers, and taking them apart. Oh my word! I think it's you can take them apart quicker than what you can when you put them together, but you really grow some calluses on the end of your fingertips. What's the ISS set, DJ? Is that Imperial Star Destroyer? No, that would be ISD. What's the ISS set? Oh, the International Space Station. Yeah, that's the creator set, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the sets that I'm looking at getting, actually, DJ. It's retiring pretty soon. I mean, it's not retiring like this month or whatever. It looks cool. Yes, it does. Yeah, you should see some of the sets that I've picked up for June. I will be doing a video on that at some point with all of the June's pickups. Now, like say, eBay hasn't been overly as lucrative as it has been, so it's been a little bit slow. But what we have picked up, I'm very happy with. So 3 holes from the end, then 2 holes between, and then an L shape, red L shape is going to go on the end. Yeah, the International Space Station. Actually, I think there's something going on with the real one. I think they're scrapping it soon, and so that Lego set's going to probably shoot up. The F-150 Raptor is on sale. It's been on sale for quite a bit now, Belch, actually. It hasn't been doing overly too well. It looks good, though. It really does. The Grand Nagus will be pleased. Yes, because of the profit. Yes. The Grand Nagus will be pleased when that price shoots up. If the price shoots up. I'm going to guess it is because of, it being scrapped. Alright, so we got black 4 is going through here. I'm going to line that up with that. Looks good. And then this is going to pop on there in front of that L shape. And then we got the last bobbly gear. Okay, so then we got a 4-axle again with another connector on the end. This is going to go through the elbow part, or the L part of the red shape with a bobbly gear. Put that bobbly gear on there, look. Some sort of control again. Now then, yeah, I'm guessing these are flaps because they are attaching to the sides of the wings. That'd be cool. That would be cool. If it has working flaps, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so facing that way, this is going to snap on. Right, so we got 2 black pins, one on the end, and then you got a whole space, and then another one on there, and then this is going to connect to that white connector. Oh, hang on a second. There is something but forgot that the wrong way round. And if that's the case, let me see. These black pins are in the wrong way. New mistake. There we go. So that fits in there, that fits in there. Line up the bobbly gears with the other bobbly gears. That fits in there as well. There's a lot of things that have to fit in place like so. There we go. All right, so a 3-axle grey. is going to go into the other side of this connector to hold that in place. And there we go. And we've got another big plate here. So for the other wing, basically, turn it upside down, 3 black pins. Can't get the black pins. 1, 2, 1 in the end here, 2 in here, so it's 1 in there, 2 hole gap, 1 in there, and then 2 more from there. I'm going to try and make it look like a pin cushion. Yeah, that F-150, it looks cool. I mean, I like the look of that Land Rover as well. The Land Rover's been out for a while. I think that's retiring soon. I wouldn't mind getting that. But yeah, there's a couple of pieces that I picked up that I'm very happy about. Alright, so we need another one of those pins with the axles. Oh no. Found one. Hey. Okay, so crank handle in there. Pin like that. The getaway truck is retiring soon. Guessing you've picked that up. No, I haven't got the getaway truck. That's a city set, right? Or is that the... No, that won't be the pickup. No, not the pickup. The wrecker. Yeah, I know what he meant by retaining when it's actually retiring. Yeah, I know what he meant. Oh, it's Technic. Okay. So, yeah. I'm probably not familiar with that one. It's 17 quid. Nice. It all depends on what the return on it is. So that's a 4, yep. And then a red pin or red axle. This looks like the last red axle, so we must be getting close to finishing something. Then another one of those arms. So it's facing like so. And then that is going to attach to the end of that. Yeah, £17 for a Technic set is pretty good actually. This was like $44.99. Now that's a really strange price, but I guess still it's it looks like it's a fairly worthwhile kit for its money. I mean, that helicopter was certainly worth 70 quid that we did. You know, that rescue helicopter that we did. Okay, so that tips up and down at the moment. I'm not sure if that is supposed to do so, but we got the second wing on. And then we got big 15. So that is a 15, and that is going to go across some pins that don't exist. Okay, so we need to put 3 black pins. So 1 in the middle, 1 in the wing, 1 in the other wing, and now this bar should fit on the pins like so. Voila. Also, have you seen the Lego loop? Oh yes, I have. Oh my gosh, that thing is amazing. Don't know the price of it. I did see Brixie was building it, which is a guy that I follow on YouTube. Hey, we got some lights going in. So we need 4 of those small pins. So we get 2, and they are going in right up from the end. So in the end there, I love that snap, and they go in there. Just basically they're facing off so that you can put things attached to them, and you can make smooth edges or whatever. In this case, we are putting some lights on there. Like so. And then same again. On the other side. I love that snap. These are also a pain to get out. The Starry Night painting. Yeah, no, that looks fantastic. Actually. There's some moving components to it as well. The Starry Night does look good. I'm actually glad that some like paintings like Van Gogh and stuff like that are coming out. Hey, we attach this to the bodywork. All right. So blue pins are going to go in somewhere, and something and something. Okay. I'm guessing it's going to be like that. Black pins are going to go into the red pieces. Right, okay. So, oh. Get that black pin in there. There's a lot of things that are trying to marry up now. I don't want to force it. I want to use the force on it. Come on, Blackpin. Be my friend. There you go. Okay, that's in, that's in. That's in. Nice. There you go. Starting to get the shape of it. And that little bobbly bit there that you push down to open the door is right there at your disposal, which is cool. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, does the loop coaster actually work? Yes, it does. Actually, yeah. I watched him build it and operate it, and it does work. I also watched is it Letus do it? He's a designer. It might be Lutus or something like that. He's really nice guy. He actually was a Lego designer, and he got sent a set for him to do on his channel. He no longer works for Lego, but he still gets Lego sent to him, which is really cool. I mean, I guess once you work for Lego, you know you get it all. Right, so we got to push these red pins in to locate and make it a lot more secure. There we go. Nice. And he built it, and yeah, I saw it working. It was fantastic. I would love to build it. You need a lot of room for that. It's like, what, 3 foot tall? Something like that? It's quite tall. So Yeah, that's pretty cool. No, I definitely suggest you go and check out some of his YouTube videos, mate. He did the Pyramids of Giza as well, which is really nice. I would love Pyramids of Giza. All right, and then these two pins are going in here. Oh man, this is going to be a hard one to pull apart, I'm telling you, because there's a lot of pins that are getting hidden. Rotate it, find that axle, and push it through. There we go. Yeah, you saw the Pyramids of Giza video? Yeah. But was it, was it, it's not Letus, it's T. Oh God, what is his name? I think his initials are TC, because there are a couple of Lego sets that have his initials on printed parts. Like the ship in the bottle was his because he designed it, and then there is one that's hidden in the Titanic on a shield with TC on it, and that was the Lego designers paying homage to him when he'd left, which I thought was really, really cool. Right, so we got this, we got two periscopes. But yeah, well, check out his videos. They're really, really good. Well worth it. And he's kind of funny as well. Yeah, he's quite funny. Okay, you don't know if it was the person you saw? Okay, who I saw? Right, no problem. And then we got two white periscopes going on the ends of these. But yeah, you need two Pyramids of Giza sets to make a full pyramid. Which I thought was like, oh, that's a bit unfair, isn't it? So those two go there. And then these are going to go... Really? What? 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 We're going to go there? Like that? What is the point in that exactly? And you please tell me why that's like that. And that looks nothing like a wingtip. Okay. And same again. Okay. So, same again. Two periscopes. Black. Pyramids of Giza! Yes, Aid. Pyramids of Giza, mate. There's a lot of Gizas there. I like it, though, because you can look inside the pyramid at the chambers and stuff. Yeah. You could even design your own sort of chamber route, couldn't you? It is pretty cool. It's kind of like a cut through of a pyramid that you would see in like the textbooks that you had when you were a kid. Right, periscopes on the ends. So drop the periscope, and then again. Like that. That makes no sense to me. Why would you have wings that are doing that? Unless they're not wings. Maybe they're body panels. Yes. They're body panels, look. No, not wings. Oh, I thought they were wings. They're not wings. They're body panels. Gosh darn it. Okay, and then we got these like rubber. Right, so these rubber pieces here, we've not used these before, and these are rubber. I haven't seen any kind of Lego. See how spongy that is? Any Lego that has rubber pieces in it yet, apart from that rubber band thing. Well, there's two of those, and those are going to attach to. Right, we've got to put two blue pins with axle because they both got axle holes in them. I'm guessing these are pretty specialized pieces. These are pretty specialized pieces. Right. And then they're going to go on the end here. I guess they need to be flexible and stuff. Oops. To hold these panels at a certain angle that normal bricks would not be able to do. So a very clever brick. There we go. Same again. So just locate the blue pin, put that rubber piece over the red, and there you go. And now that holds those in place. Solid as a rock. Nice. Plane's looking good. Plane's looking good. All right, so now the wingtips. Okay. So 8 black pins. So we'll start off with one in there, one at the end. Then there's going to be 2 on the tip, like that, that, and then this is going to fit on there like that. So it looks like we're getting some ailerons, flaps going on there. Not as big as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be as big as the you know, just almost as big as the green car, but it's not actually. It's quite small compared to some builds that we've been doing. There we go. And that's your full wingspan. That's about, what, 1.5 feet? Probably, something like that. It looks pretty good. Looks like a plane. These had me going for a while. I was like, what are these? But yeah, it's to help you run it across the floor, the carpet. Run it across your mum's new carpet. Right, so we need 2 15s and 2 of those connectors. We've got many of those left. And these are going to go in the end of the others. Okay, so these are going to go on the end of the wings here. So there's 3, 4 pins to line up. There we go. And then these are going to go on the ends of there. And then turn it around, do the same thing again. Like that. And then that on the end like that. Then we've got an 8 axle. That's a big axle. I might not have that sourced. Oh, look at that. I do. Got 2 of those and 2 red connectors, and that's the last of those 2. So put 1 on each end there, and those are going to go on here like so. Okay. Could be some flap action coming up. Two red 11s, I think those. Yep. So it's 1, 2. And again, 2 of those connectors. That's the last 2 connectors. And so these are going to fit in like that. Turn the hole along the bar like that. And then these are going to go... Okay, I see. Along there. Got to get that hole lined up. There we go. Like that. No movement. No movement. But we do have some... Oh, we're going to get some flap action. We are going to get some flap action. Okay, so this in there, that in there, like so. 12 axle. My God, 12 axle. We don't have one of those. I don't have a 12 axle. What I do have, though, I do have them. But I'm sorry for shouting. Right there. I got to find the axles. Here we go. Right. So 12 axle. Jeez, that's huge. Is that it? That's it. I've got 2 of those. Perfect. Okay. And 2 red 11s. So red 11. I think that's all we got left, isn't it? 11s. Yeah. Okay, so 2 black pins. 1 space from the end on each side. And then join them together. Like that. Then we got a blue pin with axle. Got 2 of these left. 1 on one end with the axle facing up, and then a fire hydrant type thing. Got 2 of those left, like that. Then we have another fire hydrant type thing. So I'm getting to all the last pieces now. And then that's another fire hydrant type thing. And then this is going to go through like that. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to go all the way to the end. And we got to build 2 of those. So black pins. Hole from each side. Join them together. Blue pin with axle. That's the last one. Fire hydrant. That's the last one. Black periscope. Second from last one. Put the axle through. And the last periscope. And then this through there. And those are guessing they're flaps. They sure are. So how you put them together? Okay, push the whole thing in, right? So that locates on the end. So I kind of thought it did, and then that slides down and goes into that connector there, like so. And then when you twist this, you get some flap action. Look at that. And then when you push it forward and backwards, you get ailerons. How cool is that? Okay, that is pretty cool. So this on the end, like that. Slide that through, make the connection with the axle, and now we should have both flaps working. If you do that, look at that. And then the rudder, or the ailerons. That's so cool. That is so cool. Okay, that's done. That's done. Oh, and then we get cap off the wings with the short body panels. Okay, so those kind of go on there like that, and like that. Okay, stickers applied. Okay, so yeah, there's one piece that I'm missing. The other piece that I'm missing is a navigation light. Is the green smooth tile like that? That's a red one, but the green one's missing at the moment. It will surface, I'm sure. Alright, so we've got to put a blue pin, 2 short blue pins actually, and we're putting them on the end of the wings. That's the last 2 of those. Put those on there. A red one on this side and green one goes on the other side, just like navigation lights basically. So that should be a green one. And then it would put stickers on. Then we got, looks like some braces for the wings. So we got these 2 pieces here. That one's kind of dirty and yellow. Interesting. And 2 3 axles, because I'm guessing this is all 3 pieces. Got those. So we got 2 black pins that go in the ends like that, and then periscope. Get 2 of those because I'm sure going to need 2 of those. Get off. There we go. The axles going to go in the end. Then this is going to go through. The periscope is going to go on the end, so it's like that. And then 2 black pins off the ends of that. This is going to attach, I'm going to turn it upside down, attach like that. 2 black pins on the ends. I ain't got many black pins left. Like that. And then this is going to attach to, now then, is, okay, yeah. So that piece is going to face that way. Okay, so it goes onto that grey peg there, and these 2 line up with the underneath of the wing. Like that, to kind of form that brace for the top of the wing, for the top wing. That's really cool. It's really cool. Okay, so Another one of those. Not many pieces left, folks. I mean, we've got like that many pieces left. Okay. 3 axle, 2 fire hydrants. Right. Periscopes, even. That there. That there. That there. 2 black pins on each of those. And that on the inside like that. And then again, it's going to attach to that grey pin there. Like so. Curve these up and it's going to go into these 2 holes here. And one, 2, push them in. Cool. It looks pretty darn good. I'm I'm gonna be honest with you. This plane looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. Some little functionality, like say, if I show you the flaps, and then if I tilt this back and forwards, you've got ailerons. If I press this down, you'll have this bay here, drop down, and that drops the water. If you roll it along the floor, you can see the piston moving in the engine, and the propeller shaft rotates as well. So I think we're almost there. We just got to do the propeller shaft, and I think we're golden. So we need 2 of those grey pins. So it's 2 of these. And they're going to go axle hole in there and there. And I just realised the camera's still. So 2 pins in there and there. Those 2 there. Oh, and this is like for wheels and such. Is going to go over the top and push it forward, and you got kind of the engine cowling going on. Then we got one of these and 3 of these, which are blades, which also double up as mech swords and all sorts of things. So let's have it that way round. Looks good. Stickers will go on the ends, and then that would just fit on top like that. Okay, and then all we got to do is build the nose cone. That's those 2 pieces together, and then that goes on there, and there you go. You can see the propeller. And oh, that's why this is loose, right? So you pop that open, there's supposed to be 8 of these, but we got 6, We pop them in there. And those are supposed to be the water pieces, right? Those are supposed to be the water pieces. So what we got is... It's going to go everywhere. I'm just going to put the instruction book down here to catch it or something. Maybe. If it works. And then you go along and then you press this button down. It drops the water and puts the fire out. And that's it. That's it, folks. There we go. The second part of this build. Like I say, a couple of pieces missing. Well, actually, there's just 2 pieces. No, 3 pieces missing. The navigation light and the 2 water pieces. But other than that, that set is good. I'm glad that we found the... I'm glad that we... Actually, we got to take some pictures. I'm glad that we found the rubber band thing. Nice one. Yeah, it's pretty good, Ada. It's pretty good. Look at this. That actually spins quite nicely. Look at it. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It's a pretty decent size as well. 44 quid. Yeah. Probably about 30 quid I would go with. That, you know, I'd have probably paid for it. But it's got some functionality to it. Like the flaps and the ailerons. Yeah, the rudder works, but I mean it doesn't it's not automatic or anything like that. There's no control for it or anything. I do think the flaps thing is very clever. I do. And that wing piece that had me going with, why are the wings facing down like that? And then you push them back and it forms the back of the body. That was really cool. Yeah, there was some pretty decent part usage in this. Some clever part usage. I've learned quite a bit from this one, actually. I'll be honest with you. I have learned quite a bit from how this was designed. Very simple. It's supposed to be like a 9 to 16 anyway, so very simple. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. Be honest with us, and also if you like, please drop a comment below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you'd like to see some more, please hit us up with a subscribe. Until next time, folks, I'm Sean from BRIT'N. I'll catch you in the next one.